Hey guys, it's Metaboga6 Minecraft and Roblox, and we are back here today with another story time video. Yes, I'm finally back with another video because I haven't posted like all week. It's Christmas, okay? I didn't want to post during Christmas. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about a really cool topic, aka cosplaying. Now, I'm sure that many of you have and haven't been introduced to the world of cosplaying. If you followed me from my dad's channel, which I doubt any of you have, you'll know that I do a lot of cosplay. I'd like to dress up and go to, well, comic conventions, anime conventions, and stuff like that with my dad. I always have a lot of fun with them, and it's really cool to see like all the decorations and all the other people's costumes, and to get photos as well, which is always really, really fun. And the experiences that you have at conventions with other weebs and fandom lovers like yourself, it's just so incredible just to be able to talk and interact with people who have the same interests with you, which for me, I have very strange interests. I follow very small fandom things. So it's always cool to just chat with them and see what their opinion is. So I'm going to be sharing with you a few of my favorite costumes, a few of my favorite conventions, and some of the best moments I've ever had cosplaying, which there are quite a lot of them, so I don't know how long this video is going to be, but guess what? I don't freaking care. Let's start. Over my years of doing cosplay, I've donned many costumes. I've done things like She-Ra, I've done Primarina, I've done Serena. Just realized that those rhymed. I've also done like more abstract costumes, like I did Supergirl. I've done a Star Sapphire with armor, which was really, really, really cool. But not only is it fun to dress up yourself, it's also fun to see what other people's costumes are. I have a few in particular that I have very fond memories of, including a Deadpool Sailor Moon, a Wicked Queen, another Serena, which don't usually show up that often, 3 younger kids who were like Pokemon trainers or something, and they threw a Pokeball at me when I was a Jigglypuff, a random giant Pikachu, and much, much more that I can't even name. Taking photos with people are always so much fun because everybody's usually so friendly and so kind, and they're always happy to take a photo. Sometimes others aren't, but for the most part, it's all fun and games. Speaking of which, you know how I was talking about costumes? Well, some conventions have what people call the costume contest. Now, this is a contest where you basically have like a panel of judges, and the judges will judge your costume saying like how cool it is, and the only usual thing is that you have to make it yourself, which is really, really fun. I've participated in many costume contests, and usually place second or third, or I sometimes place, sometimes I don't. I think I've only won like once, but it's still fun to participate nevertheless. Now, I always have a lot of fun at conventions, but there's this one group that I always love seeing there. This wasn't like sponsored or anything. And they're called the Confused Greenies. They're basically an improv group that has done stuff at a lot of conventions that I've gone to. They do lots of funny skits. Like one of my favorite is Pokemon, which is basically where they do like Team Rocket and stuff. It is so funny watching them. And I always have so much fun because I always convince my dad, even if he doesn't want to go and actually watch their performance. Conventions have a lot to offer, including what's called the dealer room. Now, this is basically a giant room that people have set up big tables and are selling stuff. It's really cool because you can get such a variety of things at the dealer's room. It used to be one of my favorite spots to go to whenever I would go to a convention because they would have so much stuff. It would pile up so high. There'd be plushies and books and figurines and comics and cards and practically anything you can imagine. I remember one time my dad told me a story about how he got my sister a Harley Quinn figure for her birthday, and she wasn't sure if she would like it, but my sister saw it at a convention and said, "Oh, I love it." And it happened to be the same one. So yeah, that's always been really fun.